Dolly Parton has a new Christmas film coming to Netflix called Dolly Parton's Christmas on the Square. So let's talk about it. A woman plans to sell her small town regardless of the consequences to the people who live there. Welcome back, everybody, to my channel. If you guys love to watch movies like I do, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Dolly Parton, Christmas on the Square is a new Netflix Christmas film, and there's been plenty of Dolly Parton Christmas movies, and this movie has 14 original songs. So you kind of have to have an appreciation of Dolly Parton or Christmas movies or Dolly Parton Christmas movies to enjoy this movie. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Dolly Parton. I think she's pretty good, but I like Christmas movies, so I wanted to check this film out, and it's kind of started off a little bit rough for me. I thought it was really like over the top and corny and cliche, and I was like rolling my eyes, and there was a lot of talking, singing, not actually like just singing. They were just talking to each other but rhyming. It was weird. But as the movie kind of moved forward, and once we really got into the story of this kind of Scrooge story of this woman who is selling her small town, and she's evicting everybody by Christmas Eve, giving them checks so they can start a small business somewhere else. She wants to sell her town so this big company can build a mall on her land. So everybody just kind of hates her. They're starting protests. They're starting like a group together to kind of rally against her, and this is like your classic Scrooge story where she starts to learn things about herself. It's got that same structure as A Christmas Carol. And once we really get into the story of Regina, played by Christine Baranski, I kind of fell in love with the movie. It started off just really bad for me. Like I said, I think some of the musical numbers and the dance sequences and just the story in the beginning, I just really couldn't latch on to much in the beginning. I was rolling my eyes. I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm not sure if I want to continue watching this. But once we kind of took a step back and started to look more at Regina's character and why she wants to sell the town and why she is so grumpy and hates the world, I think they added a lot to her story and her as a character, and it became a compelling story. And something I really wanted to see how it was going to turn around for the character. Because I like these stories, the Scrooge, the Christmas Carol story. I like the character turn around. The character really hating the world and being really angry and bitter, and turning around and being really sweet, trying to help people out. I really like that story. The Christmas Carol is one of my favorite Christmas stories, and I think that this film took that character and took that story and presented it in a nice way to where you actually felt something for the character. You kind of took a step back and you go, oh yeah, I understand why she's doing the things that she's doing, and you really end up liking the character in the end. So it does have all those moments that feel similar to A Christmas Carol, all the highlights and all the moments that make you cheer for the character within this film, but also filled with 14 original songs. You gotta like Dolly Parton's music to kind of get through this movie. I like her Christmas music. I think some of her Christmas music is really great, and one of her songs I do recognize is in here. But 14 original songs, a lot of it is just talking, singing, so it's not like memorable Christmas songs. There's a couple, especially in the beginning and towards the end, that do feel like Christmas songs I could hear on the radio, but some of them just seem like they're just people talking to each other. They're rhyming and they're trying to have a conversation, but also trying to sing at the same time. I just really don't like that kind of style of singing. But also the set for it, the Christmas Square, it's a really small town. It really feels closed off from the world. And they do a great job of having the shops in the small town have this great Christmas feel. Right away when I watched this movie, I was put into the Christmas mood. So the set design and the costume designs, it all kind of matches what I would think for a small town during Christmas time. Everybody's just happy and giddy about Christmas, but also trying to saved their small town from Regina from shutting it down. Dolly Parton also actually stars in the film as an angel. She tries to convince Regina's character to not sell the town and have her look at things in a different perspective. I think she did a great job in the movie. I have not seen a Dolly Parton Christmas movie before, so this is like my first one, and I did enjoy it. Like I said, it started off rough for me because I didn't know what to fully expect from a film like this. I did not see a trailer. I didn't know what it was about. I just watched it, and it kind of just all happened all at once. All the music, all the dancing, the cliches, it just was like all being thrown all at me at once. And then once we kind of slowed down, looked at Regina, her character, why she wants to sell the town, look at her past, look at her future, look at the present time, really kind of dive deep into the character. I really did appreciate the movie towards the end. And so it kind of started off rough, but ended nicely for me. I'm going to go ahead and give Dolly Parton's Christmas on the Square a B-. Thank you guys for checking my review for Dolly Parton's Christmas on the Square. Have you guys seen it? What did you guys think about it? If you guys are looking forward to it, let me know in the comment section down below. And stay tuned for more up and coming Netflix content. My name is Just Watching Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.